Good morning, everybody. It is 8:50 in the morning, and I decided to spare you the glasses and hair cranked up in a bun on top of my head. I'm trying to put my slippers on my feet to move them over to this side of the room where they belong, instead of reaching down while I'm talking to you. What a dork. Anyway, so I decided to spare you, I think I'll go with boots today, the normal morning look. We got up about 6, and I had some decaf coffee, Bob had some regular coffee, and he was reading his papers, and I was answering comments, and wasn't really anything all that exciting. So we are going to Appleton today. It is game day, by the way. And I do not have a good feeling about this game. We're playing the Patriots. It's in Lambeau, which is helpful, but I don't have a good feeling. How are you feeling about the game today?
I'm on the fence.
Yeah, he's the same way as me.
Hopefully it should be a good game.
Yeah, it should be a good game. I'm going to put my shoes on while I'm talking to you. So, we are going to Appleton to look at... Bob's iPad is it's the first generation of iPad. Like, I don't even remember when we got those. When we got the first iPads. 07?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that possible? It can't be that old. No, it can't be that old. I think it's like 4 years old. So 2010 probably. iPads have not been around since 07. And his is just so slow. I was helping him do something yesterday, and I was like, does it take this long to do everything every time? And he's like, yeah. I said, well, that's just unacceptable. Well, part of the issue is that he got it and hasn't plugged it into the computer that, you have to plug it in to do updates and stuff. He has not done that since, need some earrings, pretty much since he got it. So that's probably part of the reason, but it just is really old and time to replace it. So, I mean, new iPhone, why not get him a new iPad? Why not continue the year of Bob? And while we were there, we were going to look at new vlog cameras. He had found one that was on sale, a Sony, because I like to use Sonys. I'm not going to switch to a Canon. I tried and had bad issues. So, let me stick you guys back up here like I did the last time. Stay. Dropped my earring. So, I'm not switching to a Canon. I tried one. I could not get the footage to upload to iMovie. I'm not dealing with all that. I'd rather stick with a Sony. That's what I use for my main channel, and that's what this one is. But he had found one that was like regularly $500, on sale for $300 or something, but it doesn't need to be that fancy. I would be willing to get one just like this one again, actually, that doesn't shut off on me every once in a while. And this one has been around quite a while. I've been using this one since we started vlogging, pretty much. So we're just gonna go. Bobby needs to get out of the house, because if he sits here all day long, he's gonna go crazy. When we come back, I need to do some Christmas decorating and possibly film a video to get up later today. We'll just see how it goes. What is that face?
Turkey carcass.
Well, that can happen while I'm doing other things.
Oh, or it doesn't have to happen at all. I mean, it'll be fine in the garage.
Well, right. We just have it in the stock pot in the garage.
Next weekend.
Because it's cold in the garage. It's like our built-in refrigerator. So we are listening to ESPN radio talk about the Packer-Patriot game, because it's a huge game. And driving along, I decided I would show you guys the snow that we have. A lot of it, I would say, settled and melted a little bit when it was warmer yesterday, don't you think? Yeah. But, so, could a girl get some sun in her world? It's gray and blah.
Yeah, it's been like this for quite a while, too.
Yeah, besides from Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving, it was sunny and bright, and it's been like this ever since. So anyway,
The sun came out
it's
for a
not
little
good.
while.
I realized that the battery on my camera is almost dead.
Well,
Whoopsie.
not too bright of you.
What? I'll be sure to try to take a few clips here and there. Hopefully I won't drain the battery, but yeah, we're just going to be running errands, so there won't be a ton to see anyway. Maybe I'll vlog with a new camera on the way home. We'll see. If I find one I like. I'm not just buying one to buy one.
No.
I'm picky. I'm particular.
Yeah, you're particular.
Well, that, my friends, was a little bit of a debacle. So, we went to Sam's. That was fine. No debacle at Sam's.
No.
Then we went to the Best Buy. Why is it always, like Bob was saying, what were you saying before? About how it's always, it's just it takes forever.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only person that left with something is him. And
I'm not happy about it.
it is not.
Well, it just takes, I mean, I don't know why the checkout process at Best Buy. I mean, I get it. You're buying a major item, but still, it shouldn't take
forever.
that long. I mean, the price is there.
Well, it probably wouldn't have taken quite as long as if they were trying to find us the So we were going to get the iPad, regular one, 2, for Bob in the 32 gig.
Yes.
And we were going to get the iPad Air 2, whatever, in the 64 gig for me. Just because it would be good to have backup if, something were to happen to my camera or whatever. Just that way we would have one of both. We could interchange them between the two of us. But anyway, one of both. And we thought we would get his in black and mine in white. Anyway, they didn't have any of the iPad Air 2s.
Nothing.
And they were trying to find it, and then they didn't. And it was an ordeal. It took way much longer than it should have. She's like, well, you can go check the other side of Appleton, which is the east side of Appleton, see if they have it there. She called for us, was on the phone forever. Then the guy hung up on it. Just a debacle. And at that point, I was just over it and not interested in going to the other side, and it's fine. Really, the important thing was that he got one. He needed one because his is just slower than all get out. So, yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm fine with it.
And I did... He's fine. And I did not get... My arm is hurting today. I did not get...
You're honking at there.
They're probably honking at me vlogging.
Oh.
I did not get a new camera because there was just too many people and I need to do more research. So anyway, now we're heading back home. See this? Those are fools. Those people. Of course, my camera shut off. I mean,
Yeah, and we were just at a place where we could have carried it.
Anyway,
Back
back to the fools that are ice fishing. It has not been cold enough for anybody to be out on that ice. And they're not just walking out there. They have shacks out there already. I mean, they're temporary shacks, but I'm all lounged up back here, by the way, because I'm going to take a nap here. I'm going to take like a quick 20-minute power nap. Because when I get home, I'm going to decorate. I'm going to start the turkey noodle soup. I got things to do. This one's going to smoke a stogie, I'm guessing.
Yep. I'm not.
You're swearing on my vlog.
Oh, sorry.
I had to
I'm not going to do nothing.
That's better. Anyway.
I gotta rest up. I gotta go back to work tomorrow, folks.
Yeah.
So I gotta take her easy.
You've been off for a whole week.
Yeah. I gotta rest up. Well, I've been hunting,
Right.
That's
Hey, look, the sun's coming out.
Yep, it is starting. It
That's
said it was
exciting.
supposed to.
That's exciting. All right.
As the day wore on.
I'm gonna take a little nap.
Okay, you take a nap.
All right, we are home. I put away most of what I got at Sam's because I'm terrible. But I do want to show you, I did find some decaf. I found these. I'm going to try these, just switch them out with my protein bars. Bob found those. Good gravy. Some cuties. I found a package that had 2 of these in it, and then I did find some nice, really big looking pomegranates too. So I have 4 of those, but I just put them in our laundry room because it's cooler in there. And then starting the turkey, so I just want to show you guys the process here. The first thing I do is cover this with water. Well, I don't know that I'll go that far up. But anyway, put some water in here. And then I'll cook it for a little bit and then break down the carcass in here. And I'm going to boil it for a couple hours at least. I cranked my hair up too, as you can see. And while that is doing its thing, I'm going to start decorating for Christmas. At some point I'm going to make turkey divan and have that in the fridge for us to make later this week. Just little stuff like that. Packers are on in A little less than 3 hours, about 2.5 hours. Well, I think they're 3:25, and it's 12:40. So anyway, I'm gonna get at it. I've not gotten very far on my decorating, but I did get my turkey divan made. This is my mom's recipe, and it's really good. I'll show you a shot. You guys can pause it if you're. This is my kind of. I don't really have much more written down than this. There's nothing on the back, so I'll hold this here. You guys can pause and take a look. So I have that made, and I realized I actually started decorating, and then I realized that I hadn't edited the video, the vlog from yesterday. I don't know what's going on with me lately. Too much in my head, I think. So I sat down to do that, which took me about 20 minutes, and then thought, well, as long as I've stopped decorating, I'll just make the turkey divan. So I did that. It's gonna go somewhere in this fridge. I don't know where yet. And the turkey, here, I'll show you this. Let me see if this is, yep, too hot. So it's just simmering away here, making delightful broth. It's been in there for about an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm gonna do the dishes. Just keep plugging along. Okay, I'm watching the Vitalis currently, by the way. So this is the strained, like the water that it was cooking in. I couldn't fit it quite all in there, so I have some in there. It's actually going to go back in here. I must have put more water in it than I normally do. I'm going to have a lot of soup, but that's okay. So then what happens is I'm going to let this cool, and I'll go through this and pick off all of the meat. There's a ton of meat on the carcass, and then cut up the vegetables, the celery that you see in there, and then the onion. That's what I had inside the bird when I was cooking it. It adds flavor, and then I just put it right into the soup. So anyway, that's the next step. Drain it, and then go through the carcass, pick off all the turkey. If you don't want to do that, if you just want to add in your own turkey rather than use, like leftover stuff, some people don't want to use what was on the carcass, then you could just let this sit and put it someplace cold. And what will happen is that, and you won't see this because I'll do this another day, but all of the fat will come up to the top of it, and it will congeal, and then you can just scrape it off. So that's what I do. I let it sit completely cool. The fat will come to the top. I'll scrape it off, put it in the garbage, and then it's ready to go. And your broth will be kind of like gelatin-like, but when you heat it up, it will go back to soup and be normal and good and delicious. So anyway, that's the next step. So I forgot to show you, but this is the meat that I got out of the turkey carcass. I hate the word carcass. And I have the big pot out in the garage chilling so that I can, like I said, scrape off the fat and whatnot. And I gotta tell you, I am not feeling the decorating. I put up a couple of things. I mean, literally, like one thing on the wall, one thing in my makeup room, and then I got started doing this, and I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna go sit down. The game's gonna be on actually in about 5 minutes. So we'll see. If I'm too nervous or whatever during the game, then maybe I'll get up and do some decorating. But I think I'm gonna just go chill and watch the game and hang with Bobby. So we'll check in a little bit. Hopefully after a Packer victory, we shall see. Well, the Packers won. The game is over. It was a good game. I'll be interested to listen to the radio tomorrow morning on ESPN radio and see if they felt like it was as good as the game as they were hoping it would be and that sort of thing. But I really feel like it was a good game. Sorry if you're a Patriots fan. What's interesting is that maybe, I can't remember if I said this earlier, but I think I did. I don't know. But they feel like this was kind of a preview to the Super Bowl. Well, we'll see. There are a lot of games to get through between now and landing at the Super Bowl. But at any rate, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you had a really great weekend. I had a lot of people ask in multiple different areas if we were going to do like Vlogmas or Vlogcember or whatever. I don't want to commit to that. I don't want to commit to putting a vlog up every day. I just can't and work full time at the same time. I'm sure that there are people out there that do it, but there's just no way I could keep up both channels and do this one every day in December. I've done that a couple of times before, but I was able to kind of throw in some other sort of videos, but I just can't. I can't do it and enjoy the season, if you know what I'm saying. So, what I am going to do, though, is to try to continue to do my couple of days of bits and pieces, or, you know, I'll just kind of vlog and each day until I feel like I have enough to put into a vlog and put that up. And I'll continue to like my outfits of the day and that sort of thing. So I hope that will be okay. So I intend to vlog every day between now and you know, the end of December, but there won't be a vlog up every day. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I really hope that you had a great weekend. And if you celebrate Thanksgiving, that you had a great Thanksgiving. And if you didn't, just that you had a great day. So thank you guys so much for watching again. And I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.